I died a bit inside. It felt so nice.
The great sage Thales, a Greek mathematician from around year 600 BC, was once asked, "What is the most difficult thing to do?" "To know thyself," he replied. "And the easiest? To give advice to others." If you tell a fortune and it will happen no matter what, is that because it would always have been that way? Or is it because when you foresee the future, you create it? Let's pretend I can really look into the future, and right now I foresee that a comet will land on your house. As foretold, it happens. Would it necessarily have happened if I hadn't predicted it? Or did it happen no matter what because I predicted it? I know, it's a bit ridiculous to talk about seeing into the future because it's impossible, but hypothetically, it's interesting to think about. And especially because Death Prophet from Dota 2 originally worked telling fortunes for the wealthy, seeing beyond the veil to predict when they would die. She was quite literally a death prophet. But peeking between the facades of others is easy, like Thales said earlier. What's difficult is to know yourself. So when Crubbulus the Death Prophet wanted to know the secrets of her own death, she failed. Not only couldn't she see when she would die, but even upon trying to kill herself, she would just resurrect, like she was bound by fate now. Every time she died and came back, she took a little more death with her. The ghosts of her past lives would follow her like wraiths, and her blood grew thin and ectoplasmic. She killed herself over and over so many times that she soon had a small legion following her. Other spirits would also sometimes be drawn to her, hoping to resurrect with her the next time she died. In one cosmetic, she's known as the Witch of the Outlands, and the Outlands we know in the new Snapfire and Void Spirit lore is where you find the portal to the hidden temple. Link in top right if you want to know more about it. Lots of mysterious magic goes on in there, and it's possible that regular rules don't apply. But this cosmetic is 6 years older than Void Spirit, so most likely she doesn't have anything to do with the Outlands. Heroes that talk to Death Prophet is most notably those who are undead. Undying has a moment of clarity and asks her if it ever ends.
Does it end, Death Prophet?
By it, he means either his life, or the Dirge Song's enslavement of his soul. The dead god hums it, which makes the dead rise and become his army. I have a video about Undying and the dead god in the top right corner if you want to know more. Wraith King is also flirting with her, as he does with most female demons and undead.
Come and whisper your prophecies beside my throne.
Notable heroes who talk to her when killing her is Abaddon, Bane, Visage, and other spooky undead and evil heroes. Kunkka says this.
Is death truly that woman's mate?
Which I will come back to. Odie calls her a false prophet, but then again he seems to call a lot of people false. Maybe he's just projecting? It's okay, Odie, I do that sometimes too. What's strange is that the heroes who have voice signs for her are not the same ones who she has voice signs for. She talks to Dazzle, Necrophos, and Lich, among others. The only one who she talks to and who talks to her is Undying.
Undying. Oh, even the word gives me shivers.
She has no voice lines for allies. Death Prophet is an incredibly interesting hero because she's not actually suicidal. If you just look at death a bit differently, a different story becomes apparent. It might be about how she is in love with the physical manifestation of death, or the idea of it, and the only way for her to unite with her lover is to die.
Is death truly that woman's mate?
She is known as Death's mate, so they could already be lovers and Death just won't let his love go. Maybe it's actually about the age-old saying, if you love them, you gotta let them go? It could be about unrequited love, or even just curiosity about life's ultimate question.
Behold the answer to all life's questions.
The answer is death. So that's it for Death Prophet. I'm doing a little change in my lore videos from now on. I'm cutting some things to make them a bit shorter. Not cutting anything important, of course. Let me know what you think of this new format, if you missed the older, much more in-depth, much more details, or you prefer this. I feel like I took a bit too long to get to the point in the past, so I would spend like 4 to 5 minutes just talking about like their background or references or shit like that it doesn't actually get into the interesting parts of the hero. So I'm gonna try for a while to do these around 5-minute videos instead of around 10-minute videos. So let me know what you think. If you think it's a bad idea, let me know ASAP. If you like this, let me know. So thank you so much to my patrons and you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Peace.